Hello Gerry Anderson fans, I'm Jamie Anderson, Director of Anderson Entertainment, and this is your weekly Gerry Anderson news briefing. First up, we've had some rather cool warehouse finds, courtesy of our friends at Network Distributing, those behind all those amazing HD restorations of your favourite Gerry Anderson shows. Well, a few years ago, they produced some very special editions of TV21 and some postcards for the Supermarination box set. We found a load of spares of those, so if you want to pick up a little TV21 Supermarination gift set for yourself or a loved one at Christmas, there's a bundle going right now. We've also found an amazing double-sided UFO poster with art on one side by Gerry Embleton, and on the other side is a mosaic of bubblegum cards by Ron Embleton. This was originally part of the UFO HD Blu-ray set and was presented folded in a little shadow envelope. Well, these are unfolded, rolled, they were produced as spares and have been recently discovered, and they're now available from the Gerry Anderson store. This Monday, we've got Fab Live coming up, that's the 4th of November. You can join me and Richard James on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope and Twitch. And you can join us for about 90 minutes of Gerry Anderson related chat, games, all sorts of stuff, and we might even have a few giveaways too. The Gerry Anderson World Cup over on Twitter is approaching its conclusion, and I think it's a bit of a surprise about who's made the final actually. I was expecting it to be a rundown between Thunderbirds and Space 1999. But would you believe it, in the final it's Thunderbirds versus UFO. Of course, Thunderbirds seems to be taking the lead right now, but it's all to play for. So if you want to find that and vote, then head over to the Gerry Anderson Twitter account, Gerry Anderson TV, or just search GA World Cup. This week on the Gerry Anderson podcast, Richard, James and I took a road trip to Elstree Studios for the ITC2 event, which celebrates all things ITC at the notorious studios associated with so many of those shows. We did all sorts of stuff, had a chat with Matt Zimmerman on stage, and we even ambushed Nick Briggs in the Gents. You'll want to listen in to find out more. If you are a fan of QI, that fantastic BBC show, then you may be interested in next week's interviewee, Alex Bell. Alex is one of the elves from QI, and as a younger viewer, he has some completely different insights to many of our interviewees about what makes Gerry Anderson shows so special. So tune in on Monday to listen to that. As I mentioned, on YouTube, this coming Monday, you'll be able to watch Fab Live, but also we've had more recently of Chris Dale's fantastic Primers series, including Four Feather Falls and Stingray. There's a few more of those to come. They've been a fantastic way for people to learn about Gerry Anderson shows and get a bit of a dose of nostalgia. There's plenty of people who are coming to shows for the first time, which is really exciting to see. So thanks to Chris for doing such an awesome job. And we also got some really interesting clips and excerpts from documentaries and more coming very soon. And finally, coming at the end of this month is Captain Black Friday. It's our annual Black Friday event, so if you want to pick up some bargains from the Gerry Anderson store ahead of Christmas, that is the time to do it. And if you want to get extra discounts, extra free shipping, and some special offers that nobody else will get, then head over to the Gerry Anderson website to join our Captain Black Friday priority list. Just head over to gerryanderson.co.uk. And as I leave you for the end of this week's briefing, I want to know from you, if you could choose one Gerry Anderson show for a live action reboot, be it series or feature, which one would it be and why? I have to say, I'd probably pick Captain Scarlet. There's just such amazing potential for a real grown-up, gritty, dark reboot there. Maybe it'll happen one day, but what's your choice? Let me know in the comments below.